Leonard Francis, who's a Malaysian citizen but had a business in Singapore called Glenn Defense Marine Asia. What he did is he had contracts to service Navy ships and submarines in ports all around Asia. Anytime a Navy ship would come into a port, Leonard's company had a contract to supply fuel, tugboats, food, anything you can think of. What happened is he was ripping off the Navy left and right by overcharging them millions and millions of dollars for these services, or just making up invoices out of thin air. One way he got the Navy to look the other way was through bribes, and he was very, very good at bribing Navy officers with all sorts of things, but particularly with prostitutes, cash, very fancy dinners that would cost maybe $1,000 a person, and lots of other gifts. A lot of people in the Navy knew Leonard was kind of a crook, but they had their hands out, so he was able to get away with this for years and years. But so far, the Justice Department has charged 30 people with federal crimes, particularly corruption, bribery, things like that. In addition, they've forwarded to the Navy files on another 500 people who served in the Navy over some 20 years, asking the Navy to take a look to see if they violated military law or ethics rules. A lot of these people had gone to dinners with Leonard or taken gifts. Maybe what they did didn't rise to the level of a federal crime of corruption, but they were in violation of ethics laws. It is the largest corruption investigation or scandal in the history of the Navy. Even the Navy admits this, and for two reasons. One, the number of people involved, more than 500 people have come under scrutiny, and how long it went on for, well, we don't even know. We know it went on for at least 20 years. He's pleaded guilty to stealing or defrauding the Navy of $35 million, but a lot of investigators think that's lowballing it, and that it was actually millions and millions of dollars more. Leonard Francis, he is a colorful character in a lot of ways, not just because of his nickname, but he was a very gregarious, charismatic figure. You know, a lot of people in the Navy really saw him as a real friend, a friend of the Navy. They saw him as actually a very good at his job in terms of contracting for the Navy. There weren't many complaints about the level of service. It's just he overcharged for it, and of course he bribed a lot of people. But you know, he was a legendary figure in the 7th Fleet, and most every sailor who went through that part of the world, they heard or knew about Leonard Francis. He was a larger than life figure.